Think the NFL cares about your respect? No chance. They sent the sportsbooks to tear the sharps apart, and if you weren't managing your bankroll, you're out of luck. Sitting there thinking, my wife wouldn't leave me over this. Wake up, your divorce papers are already in the mail. And while you're recovering, she's moving on. This week, the fix was in, and they came for your bankroll like it was their mission. Let's break it down and show you how they nearly wiped out the pros. Sharps cash in on 3 games a week. Why? Because pros know these standalone games are where the money piles up. But this week, something sinister went down. What if, after all these years, the sportsbooks flipped the table on the sharps? You bet big, you tell your subscribers where the money is, and now, the devil's fed up and came to collect. That's exactly what happened. The sportsbook came to wipe you out. Thursday Night Football, the second most bet on game of Week 6 to 319,558 bets. 49ers vs Seahawks, 70% of the money on the 49ers. The sportsbook would never pay out that much to the public, or would they? Final score, 49ers 36, Seahawks 24. Public wins, sharps are left shaking their heads. Next, London, Jaguars vs Bears, a game with 140,838 bets. Not as big, but still a standalone game. 73% of the public had their money on the Bears. Final score, Bears 35, Jaguars 16. 2 standalone games, 2 public wins. Now the sharps are sweating. Then came Sunday Night Football. Bengals vs Giants. No way the sportsbook would let the public take 3, right? Wrong. Bengals take it 17-7. 73% of the money was on the Bengals, and the public cashes in again. 3 primetime games, 3 public wins. Now, Monday night, the crown jewel of Week 6, Bills vs Jets. 348,315 bets. 79% of the public on the Bills. The sharps, pounding the Jets like their life depended on it. And what happens? Bills win 23-20. For the first time ever, the public sweeps 4 primetime games. Why? Because the sportsbook wanted to bury the sharps. The ones telling their communities where the smart money was. This week, they weren't playing, they were out for blood. If you didn't have your bankroll locked down tight, you're probably sitting there broke, wondering if a dollar menu is your new best friend. Sharps barely scraped by this week, unless you were on the Browns, but let's be real, no one's paying attention to them. This was an all-out slaughter, planned by the sportsbook to teach the sharps a lesson. Will it continue? Oh, it might. The sportsbook, or as we call him the Mooring Star, hates you. And before you think it's all just numbers and bets, let me show you who's really behind the curtain. You didn't think the sportsbooks made these decisions alone, did you? No, there's someone else, a master of manipulation. They call him Scratch, the devil himself. He's been pulling the strings, thriving off your losses, and this week, he came to collect. You want to talk about respect? Scratch doesn't respect your bets, your bankroll, or your game plan. He respects one thing, your defeat. And he'll keep coming until you're wiped out. But hey, don't take my word for it. Let me introduce you to him right now.
Then you can call for your mother, but your mother can't do you no good. Call on your mother can't do you no good. Call on your mother can't do you no good. Crying, oh my Lord.